Good morning, Titan City. I'm your man Alien, and you are watching the Cyber News. Titan City is celebrating anniversary peacefully. Only 30,000 wounded so far. We call it a win. Street reports indicates increased activity in cyber cult members. Also, DIY methods for skill orientation after discount cyber implants. But first, let's talk about Cyberforge Patreon. Hello everyone. Okay, here we are, next cyber news. I have my man Marcin with me over there, but he's working and he doesn't hear us, okay, so don't worry. And my dog is also here, but she's downstairs, I cannot show you her. Okay, we are at the anniversary still, so just a bit about it. I'm still printing minis from the anniversary to check them out for you. I have Fafenka 3000, and I think this time I will be a bit better with focusing. She came out really great. She's like Centaur cyber Uber dog, and also those guys. There were some questions about details on the prints. I already posted on Instagram the details, but I think I can focus them enough to show you. And this is 4K print resolution, so still they came out great. And I think on probably 8K resolution they will be gorgeous, because they have like lots of small details, carvings in the armor, so some beautiful stuff done by Marcin. But still anniversary, so we have like half month left. Like I said, there will be some more stuff going on. But we are not here today to talk about this. We are here today to talk about about the B team. So yesterday on Friday, you already saw the small preview of the upcoming release that is A theme related, like inspired. We like this 80s stuff, and this idea for this release came from our Hefe Roman, and we just went with it. Judging from your comments, they are all right. Actually, I have some prints over here. I almost have all the release, so. One of the questions that was, I think, two of those, or maybe three, if this is the whole team. So we have this those three guys in the poster. So Harrington, Cara Stone. Cara means face in Portuguese, so you can guess by yourself who is he representing. Lecter, Hernandez, it's obvious, I think. And Mr. Payne, fools! So they came great, but they are one man short. And that was the question: is this the whole team? The answer is no. There are more members of the team, more than one member of the team left to see. So you can see them, unfortunately, on the full preview. For now, this is it. We do it always. Like on the small preview, we are showing 3 up to 4 minis, and on the full preview, we'll see all. So just to ease your minds about the whole team, yeah, the whole even more will be there. Of course, the Omega Van. And already some of you commented that it would be useful on some outside game systems. That is great. Probably for RPG sessions, they're also good, because it's not like just generic van. You know how it looks like, but I have print over here. It came out great. I hope it will get into focus. Yeah, and it's very simple mini, because the van itself is like simple car, and it's hard to add it very interesting details. But I think we managed. I think you will be happy with it. Also, of course, I have those guys here. So already I can tell you that they are coming out very good in print. I'm not sure if it is visible on the YouTube compression, but details are there, and all of them are here. Oh wait, this guy is not in the preview. Oh. So spoiler. Don't worry. Like I said, whole team is there. I have this guy with the glove. He gets like really nice pose with putting this glove on. I know that you have him on the pictures, but he has like 2 knives. He's like knife guy, hand-to-hand combat. They came out very cool, and we are very glad that you like it, because sometimes it's those crazy ideas are controversial, but this time I think we nailed it, and we hope that when you will see the whole preview, you will be happy. Of course, when there's some heroes like those one, there's usually we have some adversaries for them, and now they will be fighting with some cyber cult guys, the faction that we have in Grid Wars, but they are also like in our setting, the Titan City, they are present. So some guys from this kind of minis, you will see, but on the full preview. But we are glad that you like it. The theme, whole bureau is happy about it, because like we are singing the song, and the questions about your comments about rolling once on the dice, because these guys never hit, because that was funny in the show that they have like lots of heavy equipment, guns and stuff. They never hit and kill anyone. Also the cars were like flying in the air, but after that, every time someone was walking out of it, that was funny. We are glad that like you like the theme. Okay, next, what do we have next? I have to just check the list. Okay, so I have something interesting about the history of the minis in here, and this year, please have a look at this. This year we have 40 years of movie Tron. And if you haven't seen it, do it now. It's hard to watch these days, but I love it, and it's very how do you call it? It's groundbreaking in terms of special effects. That was a Disney movie, and at that time there was some CGI, but the interesting stuff is that all the animations were done by hand and mathematically, if I say it right. Done by hand. Each frame is very interesting. For sure you can find some documentary on YouTube that say how it's done, but how I can explain it, like, when there was like those race scenes where the motorbikes were driving, each frame was, and each element in that frame were typed by hand and counted mathematically. It's like out of my mind. I don't know how they did it. Today, in every average program which I'm using for Blender, for example, you can do this like in one day, on the sequence. But back then, that was some crazy stuff. The channel Corridor Digital last year did a funny movie about those visuals. So if you like it, please check it out. 40 years, it's almost as old as I am, so it's like groundbreaking, and it's influenced artists all over the world, and heavily influenced, of course, stuff that was like cyberpunk related. So this is like our stuff. Also the continuation, the sequel, Tron Legacy, have like gorgeous visuals and also gorgeous music. And when I'm getting with it, some time ago, last year, on April, I think, we made like cyberspace related release, and there was like minis that was like groundbreaking for me, because I had like idea to make some Tron related stuff, and I make some guys like in a suit. It's like, he's not very special. He has obviously something like the Tron disc when they were in the games fighting. But I felt into idea, and of course inspiration from Alien, because I love Alien. But he was like, in the suit. All of this was like very VR cyberspace inspired. But I thought that those guys need cyberspace avatars, and first of all I started sculpting them, and then I came out with this hard techniques. It actually looks worse on the screen because the style of remeshing of the mini was if someone's working in 3D, you know how to do it, but it was not that easy. You still need to sculpt to do that. And in the preview, when we done preview back then, it looks like we will make the render wrong, or on the miniatures it looked like it was misprinted. So that was controversial, but they came out great. I made a guy named Bradley. Bradley is actually the name of actor playing Tron in first Tron. So that was like homage, and his avatar. Also, I made the girl T-Eho. She was like T-Bag from Cyberpunk inspired, also like that. Also some Netrunner girl in the suit, and she also needed avatar. And you can tell that on the screen it looks funky, but I have to show you them if you didn't see them, or maybe you were our patron back then. But I'm hoping that it will be visible on the camera, because this action. Come on, don't do this. Sorry, because this is important. I can't do this. No, it won't. It doesn't want to focus on. Oh yeah, I got it. Because the guys actually looked at the first glimpse, they looked like they are misprinted, or there was something wrong in a print. But actually, if you have the actual mini in hand, you can see that this is like all those cubes. It really looks like constructed with pixels or something like that. And someone, but that was like almost a year ago, I can't remember who was it, print this in translucent resin, and it was beautiful. Really, it came out great. It looks like from cyberspace. Also, I saw some paint jobs that also emphasized this idea, and they were also very cool, really, because you only need one color to do this. But with this transparent resin, gorgeous. And since I were talking about the second Tron and the music from it, that time was also the time when the band Daft Punk fell apart. They finished their career, and we also in that release wanted to play homage to that because I listen their music when I'm working, so that was great. And we had like these two guys, we call them Mr. Two and Mr. Robots, so two robots, like stupid stuff. And the console is also made from this cyberspace material. And people like them very much. If you didn't see them, you can still get all of those in our My Mini Factory store. But this is like interesting part of Cyberforge history, because the idea and the technique of these avatars were very, very controversial. And in here I heard that this is unprintable and won't came out good, but we risked it and it's fine. Since then I didn't see, fortunately, anyone copying this from us, and that was, I'm assuming that was my original idea, and I'm planning to repeat this, but I have to have like good idea and theme for it. So that's like small small history. Like I said, I will try to tell you a little bit about our minis. But okay, but this is like this is it. What else? Small thing about Grid Wars. We are like in full testing mode. Every minute that we don't make minis for the upcoming releases, we are spending in the other room testing the rules, testing new stuff. I have to watch out to not spoil anything more. We already have some dates but we are not ready to tell them those dates. Soon, really soon, I will have some specific date that I can tell you where can you expect the new stuff for Grid Wars. Also, we will be in GenCon Indianapolis in 4th and 7th of August. So if you are from Indianapolis and you will be there, come meet us. There will be lots of stuff for general from Titan Forge and our products. I'm not sure if we'll be taking anything special from Cyberforge or Grid Wars, but I will be there if you want to come by and have a chat about stuff that we do. It will be awesome. And what else I have for you? Oh, I think last thing is that on the Tuesday, in a few days, we will be putting out a poll on the Patreon with some questions for you, like I promised some time ago. Only just to check out what, like I said, what you guys like, and what you want to see. Also for us to check our demographic and the group that we are aiming for. It will be great because some of you tell us already that most people are not vocal and don't want to write comments, don't want to be very socially active, but they still will want to have influence on what we do, and that's completely fine. This poll will help us, so please join us in this poll. It will be just some clicks. Of course, everything will be anonymous, of course, and only I think this information will influence what we will do in the Cyberforge in the future. So I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this small talk about upcoming minis, about old minis, and as always, stay cool, stay cyber.